on Sesame Street in the past, there was an educational song, an educational little music video. One of these things is not like the other. Can't you tell which one? They'd have a grouping of things and 4 balloons. 3 of them would be red, various shapes, and 1 would be blue. So there you go. Great for kids to use their neurolinguistic skills and match up their across the corpus callosum, the visual center and the language center going together. It's nice. It's actually a nice little simple exercise for children. But also for us adults right now. And so things that need to be separated conceptually. One is like, what is anti-Semitism? And what is anti-Zionism? What is anti-Greater Israel Project? Anti-ethnic cleansing, or anti-genocide, if you will, in Gaza, Palestine, West Bank. Anyway, that has to all be separated from anti-Semitism, because the modern state of Israel, which is doing this ethnic cleansing in Palestine, they're not purely Semitic. They're actually less Semitic than the Palestinians. So the word is just getting all mishmashed, not meaning what it's talking about anymore. So there are Jews, which are, it's not just a religion, it's a distinct ethnic group, culture. Started in the Levant and kind of in between other empires. You had the Persian Empire, you had the Akkadians for a while, Assyrians, the Babylonians. So there's the real heavy ones are like Egypt, Babylon, and Persia. There's lots of interaction, lots of stories based on these, even involving the leaders of these countries and ordeals they faced because they were trying to enslave the Israelites, the Judeans. So anyway, but what a lot of people agree is that there was this area kind of on the other. So if you were in Persia, if you were in Iran, and you're looking west, okay, maybe then you're gonna across the Jordan River, and there's that land there. And what Cyrus, the leader of Persia, they called that area Yahoo or something like that. So like the Yahoos were people from the other side of the river in Persia. And that's what they called those people. And that's maybe where the Jews kind of began their identity in that way. Things are fluid. People identify as Galileans or, whatever, different regions that they're from, Sumerians or what have you, at different times. People identify in different ways, And that's okay. That's the fluidity of culture, what goes on. But right now, it's just important to separate this concept of anti-Semitism from the state of Israel and Bibi Netanyahu and the Likud party and the IDF. You have to be able to separate that, you know. You have to be able to critique a modern state that's belligerent, that is the belligerent state, and is in fact genocidal. And training, the IDF is what trained our ICE officers here, our ICE thugs here in the United States, trained in Israel. Awesome. So this is a thing that has far-reaching consequences now, this Greater Israel Project. Of course, the neighbors of Israel, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, they're all going to feel this. They are feeling it in the attack on the Palestinians, but even more, and usurpations of their territories and the further offenses are coming from the Greater Israel Project. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. That one of these things is not like the other. So when you're talking about like Jews, or like anti-Semitism, like that's a different animal from critiquing Likud, the Likud party, and these people that have taken over the modern state of Israel now. You can't really just blame it on just the Jews. Of course it is, and that's a big part of their narrative, what they say they're doing, and all this kind of stuff. Of course. But at the end of the day, it's also just like setting up a sort of a like a beautiful post-capitalist dream world for belligerent weapons dealing, but geoengineering, bioengineering, everything. It's all happening, in Israel, and including also crowd control, training techniques, less lethal, blah, blah, all that. It's like, why? How did this happen? And they're wrong. Their perspective is always wrong. They're turn out to be kind of cruel and racist. It's ethno supremacy, it's a theocratic fascist state. It's not a democracy. You can't be a theocratic. Hey, we're gonna make this just only for us. Everybody else, we're killing you. Okay. Oh, are you? We're democracy. We're the big democracy in the Middle East. It's not power sharing. It's not parliamentary or proportional representation. It's not even. It's not even close. It's get behind your damn containment wall and be treated like shit. Let us spray shit on you. Literally. It's horrible. It's been horrible. It's just a horrible example of human behavior. What's happened, what we've allowed to happen. Basically, it's, this whole weaponization, you have to look at the British, somewhat the French, Sykes-Picot, but more so Balfour, right? So you get British, it's sort of like colonialism. But then, it's got like, now it's kind of evolved. It's kind of Mossad, MI6, Mossad, CIA. You don't really know, you don't really know. But you just sense the nefariousness and what happens. You see what happens. And now enabled with Lavender targeting software, Palantir, targeting entire families. Let's go ahead and kill entire families. Yay! Oh my goodness. Hells yes. All right, well, have a good one.